Hello and welcome to another reaction stream, an anime reaction stream, one that I didn't really plan to do, but I got interested. This is for Kamiina Botan,酔へる姿は百合の花, or Botan Kamiina Freely Blossoms When Drunk. And yeah, it's a show that I had on my radar because it seemed unique, but I didn't really plan to do a reaction stream or anything. But right now I don't really know what to react to until the current season ends. And I was going to watch this on my own, obviously. But then I looked and I saw it was this well rated. Frankly, it's the kind of show I expected to be lesser rated, so I was like, okay, maybe it's really, really good. So I should check it out. And again, I believe it is actually, yeah, girls' love. It's actual Yuri for once, not like Yuri bait or something, I think. So figured I'd react to it and see if it's actually really good or not. I mean, as always, I'll give you my thoughts, honest and true. I've been watching some Christian documentary recently, so sorry, I picked up a bit of the thing he says. But yeah, all I know is about girls that drink. That's it. That's all I know about it. I don't drink myself, as I always say, so I won't be able to comment on that aspect of things. But we are to enjoy the Yuri. Hopefully it's good stuff. Yeah. I know there's a lot of Yuri anime recently. I haven't watched any of them yet. I am biding my time. But yeah. Anyway, timer reaction as always, which means that you bring your copy of the episode to watch alongside me. As always, link to my Discord in the description if you want to follow me, my stream element, Patreon where you can support me, request reaction, the classic. What else was I gonna say? I think that's it top of my head. Let's take a look at some info. The manga, the studio. So the manga, yeah, that's what I forgot to say, but I did try to read the manga back when it started in 2019, and I read about like 20 chapters before dropping it. I frankly don't remember anything about it, but I'm gonna guess it was probably like not that fun in manga form, It's one of the stories probably like, I just felt, yeah, I wasn't that into. So I wonder if I had different thoughts about the anime again. I remember nothing about the characters or what happened. The author is A. And that's the only work, okay? The studio is Soigné, which... Oh yeah, that's what I thought. That's a very new studio, and the only other anime they've done is Mono, which was by the same author as Yuru Camp. It was a fun anime. I reacted to it, actually, though it's lost on the old channel. Okay. Interesting. By the way, Soigné means healing in French, I guess. Who's directing this? Oh, I see there's a lot of ending, probably from all the voice actress. Okay. Director, more staff. Sakuma Takashi. He was a director on Licorice Recoil, Sonobi Schedule, Mono, fair enough. He's a director on Blizzard, Sword Art Online, okay. He was a director on a lot of things, so yeah. Yeah, otherwise, when he was main director, I haven't seen the shows. Roommate and 16-bit Sensation, yeah, I haven't seen that. Okay. Well, don't know if there's much more to say. I don't know how many episodes we'll watch today. Like, at first I was thinking 8, but some of you guys may not know, but yesterday I canceled my stream. I was feeling very, very sick. I can't even explain. It was like really bad when I started the stream. And then I decided to cancel it, but I wasn't even at the worst yet, because after cancelling it, I spent like 3 hours in agony. I had like the worst headache, stomachache, and I felt like puking. It was really bad. I'm better today, but still not 100%. I definitely still feel kind of sick. So we'll see how many we do today, even if I don't do 8 today, Even if we do the show in like 2 or 3 streams, I guess it's fine, there's no rush, LMC. Let's see if I like it first, I guess. But yeah. So this is the reaction page right here. As you can see, there's a timer. This doesn't look as centered as I liked, but no, it's fine. No, actually, I could probably, yeah, a bit better. Okay, so once again, you bring your copy to watch alongside me. My copy of episode 1 starts with like Flower Field, I guess. The episode is 23 minutes 40 seconds. I've got no logo before that, so if you're watching on some specific site, you might have a logo, so calculate the difference to sink in. So if your logo is 5 seconds, well, you wait until 5 seconds to press play, basically. Does that make sense? I mean, I'm sure you know how to time reaction. But yeah, let's get into episode 1 now. BGM off. So episode 1 of Kamiina Botan,酔へる姿は百合の花. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I hope this is good. I like this kind of faded art style, like crayon, you know? Yeah. Cute car design. Familiar voices. So that's Botan. It's got a pretty unique name, no? Yeah, that's Tommy. It really sounds like Ino from Kaguya-sama. I really like this kind of dress. They're very nice to look at. Yeah, they're really going for this kind of backgrounds. I mean, very faded, you know? Marché. Okay. I don't know if in Japan they actually do that. I mean, I feel like they don't have a choice because so many women in their 20s, 30s look like high schoolers, basically. Beaucoup. I mean, if you're having fun, who cares? I really like that hairstyle. It feels like 2000s VN hairstyle, you know? Hiccup. Kawaii. Why the pose? Opening. Mebuku Toki by Yonige, an ancien Canadian artiste. Was it a monster? I've got one, but it was in the freezer, so right now it's like sludge. Yonige. Nice song. I like this POV opening. That's really cool. Chinlanchang. Ekekte Moriak Neisa, Kandegujo. Then this girl never stops smoking. That's a really good opening. Song and visuals. Because you're different when drunk, I guess. And because she hiccups like crazy. Did you get bullied for hiccuping? Is that a problem? I think it's more because you surprised them. Happens to me with Monster. Who cares? Indirect kiss. Okay. Wow. I mean, I don't drink, but when I was young, I had a beer and I had like some other drink once. That's it though. I think I've had 2 drinks in my life, that's it. And direct kiss. You said it. Okay, so this they kind of show that isn't on that level of shyness. Good. I like that. Is that an hiccup? Yeah, but nothing that moe. Damn. Girl, you didn't pay for that. Man, the Yuri is strong already. I'm eating good today. And holding already. Okay, this video has potential. Beautiful art. My subs call her Miss Airy. I don't know what that means. I'm loving this already. It's not that bad. As an adult, you have to decide how much you care cleaning your room, right? For me, I decided once every 2 weeks. Pure off. GGG. That was very quick in changing her character as someone who drinks alone to drinks with someone. If you kiss her, maybe you'll taste it. Do it, do it. Whoa. Whoa. I mean, I get she's not saying it in a lewd way, but it's getting hot. Oh. TT. Absolute TT. How to taste the tongue of the girl I like, or something. Lucky it wasn't ASMR. He's trying to get us to talk about drinking. Did she try but never managed to get her to drink with her or something? And Botan did it easily. I think it looks good on an anime character, but don't smoke inside. Like, genuinely, come on. Don't smoke inside. Marshmallow Stalette. German Movie. That's a lot. Collection. Oh. Chichibisu Nishiki. I see. I love the expression. Very, very mooi. I mean, why not? You're shyer than you look. Kawaii. I mean, the solution is pretty simple. Just wait until she's hiccuping and bring someone in who's not gonna laugh at her, and then it's good. It's pretty simple. I'd love to make that tongue of yours mine, that's something. That's like the rudest line I've heard recently about anything. I don't know how that works. I didn't have to have hiccup drinking Monster, but this day it happened, though it's not a lot. Usually it's like one here, one there. Very nice. Very nice first episode. I enjoyed it, yeah. Obviously there's a part of me that's a bit mixed, right? I mean, you know, I didn't explain here, but the reason I don't drink is it's a choice of the sleeveless because my parents both were alcoholic, basically. Just had a really bad time, even to this day. I mean, in recent time my mom is struggling still, you know. Right now it's been like 3 weeks that she's been okay, but before that she spent a month non-stop. It was very hardcore. So yeah, I'm not very fond of alcohol for that reason, and yet I don't want to let that stop me from watching a cute Yuri anime, right? So I can't really relate to seeing people who drink and don't go absolutely insane over it, right? We're still like somewhat normal, you know, even if they're a little tipsy, you know. I'm only used to people drinking and being terrible drunks in many ways, yeah. But again, I'm enjoying the show, and I guess the concept of, you know, obviously like them getting a bit tipsy is what opens them up a bit more, right? They can be more honest, you know. The only thing though is like, don't smoke in the house. That's really fucked up. I don't like that one bit. I think, you know, people can look cool smoking, even though I don't think you should smoke because it looks cool or something. I mean, you shouldn't smoke at all, basically, right? But sure, like, you know, guys and gals can look cool depending on their character smoking. Most people don't, let's be real. It's one of the things where like, yeah, like 99% of people don't look cool smoking. Also, smoking inside is really bad, right? I mean, not only does it smell like shit, but the smell lingers and get on everything. And also, like, obviously you're fucking other people up with the smoke, you know, like smoke inhalation is really bad. I used to live, when I used to live with my dad, you know, he didn't care. He would always smoke inside apartments. He would drink and smoke all the time, right? He would never open the windows, and, you know, even now, just talking about it, I remember like getting home from school, and the second you walk in, your eyes start burning, your nose, your like mouth and throat, and every time it takes like an hour to get used to it again, right? And even though it's like dark inside, right, you almost kind of see the smoke from like the days of like smoking a pack or two, you know? Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to bring this serious stuff too much into this reaction stream, so I won't talk about any of the stuff beyond this. I just wanted to give you guys a bit of context on what I think of all this. But again, I don't mind it in an anime, you know, it's like, in this show, this is nice. This is nice. So yeah, very good first episode. The video was stronger than expected. We right away kind of skipped the, you know, like, by basically negating the usual embarrassment of an indirect kiss, it kind of tells us that this show is a bit more on the mature side of things, so I like that right away. So episode 2, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm really liking this senpai. My favorite so far. Again, there's something about a pretty woman smoking, you know, even though I think smoking is disgusting, she looks good doing it, you know. It's a vibe, right? It's really like a contradictory feeling, yeah, again. I'm sure someone would say like this is the kind of show that's bad because it will promote, it will make people want to drink more and smoke more, right? They will think it looks cool and it seems fun. And it's kind of true, I mean, I'm sure like if you're a teenager and you watch this show, you know, some of those characters look good doing it, right? So you might feel that way, yeah. But I don't think that's the reason a show like this shouldn't be made, right? It's funny because there's, in the recent season where I haven't watched them yet, I know there's 2 shows like this that have this kind of controversy. Yanineko, which is about a cat who not only smoke but does a lot of bad stuff, right? And then there's one about like cool women smoking at the convenience store or something. So I guess a lot of kind of smoking, drinking show right now. Some people are saying it's added by the smoking or tobacco industry. It might be, I don't know. Yeah. I don't care that much, personally, you know. Again, realistically, like, you know, 99% of people who smoke, it doesn't look good, right? They look like addicts. They look miserable doing it. You know, even if some anime character or some real life celebrities look cool smoking in movies, you know, in reality, you won't, so don't do it. I mean, obviously, the good thing, like, the best thing would be if, like, you know, perfect cigarettes were invented, right? One that literally, like, you can smoke, and let's say some kind of, like, medicine, and there's literally nothing bad about it. Just do like Botan, I mean, you just need to catch her when she's hiccuping and treat her normally, that's it. It does seem like once in a blue fan is collecting the different kind of bottles, yeah. I used to do that with Monster Can, though I stopped eventually. I wonder if like a lot of brands are real in this. I have no idea. But with a show like this, big chance for advertisement. Eloy. Solide. Damn. There's really something about the sound style, right? The kind of faded background, and the lines on the characters, you know? Some having break in the line, and some of the facial expression kind of melting. It's nice. Absolute gay. Loku Daime Yuri. It means like the sixth Yuri or something. Couple fighting. She looks a bit like the blonde girl from Licorice Recoil. It does seem like kind of like Mono, the other show from the studio. There's a traveling element to all this and showing nice location. Oh, one thing they really like to do is almost erase the face. There's a lot of shots where they either have like dots or erase the face. I like the facial expression. This is nice. It's definitely got a unique art direction, you know? Cheat sheet book. Same thing as Mono. I'm sure there's some deeper reason. Was just about size, like it would be dangerous. You would just go ahead. Oh. Okay. Feeling stupid now. sfâșizate de el. There's some pretty good fashion in this. That's so cute. I mean, obviously she's the type to say lewd stuff without meaning it, right? So this isn't a case of like she's saying that on purpose, right? So that's not something I've ever heard about. They are getting pretty close. Very cute. I really wonder how far the Yuli will go in this. I mean, so far it's still Yuli bait, you will call it, right? Please go further than most. Alright. That's cute, yeah. Very so. I like it. And it literally takes 1 second to pierce your nose. It's like a little clip thing. Let's go. I forget, like, is it that it doesn't, it's not painful to get your ear pierced? Because I think it's just like, it's a different texture, so like, you do feel it, but it's not bad because there's less nerve or something. I don't know, I haven't had my ear pierced. As I'm sure you can tell, I'm not a fashion man. As you can tell by me wearing the same damn shirt every single stream and video. Never even thought about getting my ear pierced, getting earrings or anything. Like bracelets, collars, necklace, none of that. I like to be free. Clothes is fine, right? But I don't think I really care about having a bunch of other stuff on me. I think this is just real pictures where they put some anime filter on top of it, yeah. And again, this is nice that every ending is different. These two already look like a couple. They might already be together. And the bikes have big level of detail. Man, this is a good show. I'm liking it a lot. Yeah. Obviously, I would have enjoyed it as much if I watched it solo, but glad I'm reacting to it. Yeah, it's right up my alley, you know, mix of Yuri and just the classic cute girl doing things, you know. I would say the things here is like alcohol, right? But and a bit of traveling, it seems. Yeah. I'm surprised again, this is not the same author as Yuri Camp and Mono. It really could be in some way. Sure, there's the alcohol side to it, but seems like, I mean, we'll see every episode, but it seems like there's going to be quite a bit of traveling as well, right? And that feels very Yuri-Camp Potter, yeah. Okay, let's watch episode 3. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Tandal. Cockroach. Gokibori. Oh, Waterbug, okay. What? let's drink. I mean, that's very likely what she's gonna say. What else would she say? Yeah. Or maybe sleep alongside me. That'd be nice if she said that. Yeah, as I said, it's listed on my anime list even though I don't remember it. I guess I read like 20 chapters of the manga back in 2019, so 6-7 years ago now. That was not on purpose. And I really don't remember anything about it, but I know why. This is clearly the kind of manga that, to me, I don't really enjoy in manga form. They feel a lot more bland, very fun in manga form. Not to discredit the artist or anything, right? It's a personal preference thing, right? I feel like that's with a lot of like cute girl series. They just feel so much better in anime. Voice acting is a big part of why, but the animation, the expression, it just adds so much to this kind of series. And for me, I struggle with them in manga form. There's still a lot of cute girl stuff I like in manga, but yeah. Like one of the most famous examples is probably Keion, right? Having read it is a very meh for Koma. I mean, what the anime does is like a miracle of adaptation, right? It really turns it into something so much more. I don't know. That's how I feel about this kind of work. Eloy. I see. I remember being forced on a school trip with the promise that I would get a game for PS2 when I came back. That's the only reason I wanted to go. And I came back and I got a game called Disaster Report. And it was in English. And it was a surviving an earthquake game. Is it me or the art looks even more melted than usual? I think it's not only, they're still a bit more melted, but the directing style is a bit different. Interesting. So nothing happened, no? Not yet. Yeah. I mean, they must have both a different, like, overall director and animation director for this one. That's a real picture. It's like that Monogatari filter that Shaft used. That face. Rice? Kit M. Like, this is very Shaft in composition. Like, all we're missing is an head tilt. Someone to do this. Or isn't that Daft Punk? Not that, Pink Floyd. Yeah, that's something. Kawaii. Brewdog. If I was rich, I would definitely listen to music on something like this, yeah. Trying to get the best audio quality. That's nice. Huh? That was very like simplistic style but cool. Nice song, yeah. There's definitely a lot of Shaft, Akiyaki Shimbo kind of style, but there's more than that. Man, they do great with the tension scene. Like you feel the heat, you know? Like the physical heat. You feel it without being there. This was great. Huh? That's it. That blinking cut is so Shaft. Even the aspect ratio, right? I don't know who's doing this episode, but either they were very inspired by Shaft or they worked at Shaft. I love the melted expression. Liud. Phew. This show doesn't hold back, huh? Sweeten you. Oh wow. That's crazy. That is a crazy view. Kanpai. Always no onsen in this kind of show. I mean, isn't that everybody? Now kiss. That's it. Love that face. Wow. Now she completes you. Very nice. Very nice. That's an interesting episode, to say the very least. They're actually showing it like this, like literally bad influence dad, because she saw that smoke she's smoking. What was I trying to say? Yeah, very interesting. I mean, like, I didn't fully pay attention, but episode 1 and 2 felt like the same person. No, am I crazy? In terms of direction. I mean, maybe there was some little difference here that I pointed out, so maybe not. But 3 is definitely totally different in terms of probably like animation director, yeah, and overall director, right? That was strikingly different. And with how different it was, it can't be a one-time thing, so maybe this show will have different direction every episode or something. I have no idea. Yeah. Something like Space Dandy. That would be very cool. I enjoyed it. There's definitely like some awkwardness to it, they definitely try to imitate Shaft quite a bit. And I think they did some good job in some scene, but there's definitely some cuts, some moments here and there that don't have the... I think the thing that they didn't do perfectly is the dynamism that Shaft has with it. And I think here there are too many moments of like, there are quite a few moments of losing the dynamic, which felt a bit awkward, but overall really cool, of course. I mean, I wouldn't mind if you got closer, but now I'm actually more into the Yuri of these two, so maybe leave them alone, yeah. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so yeah, very good episode now. Again, I think, yeah, sure, there's a few moments that feel awkward. You know, just maybe not enough pace for the style of Shaft, but beyond that, it was still really cool and very unexpected, yeah. Yeah. Which is interesting because I haven't actually watched the newer, like, Monster of Season of Monogatari yet, so you know, I don't know how strongly they still do this style, but I've watched some other show like Ninja and Assassin Living Together, which is Yuri as well, and you know, that show was Shaft, but it had so much less of this kind of Shaft style, you know. It was a lot more normal in terms of directing, so it's interesting to see a different studio doing it. Just surprising, yeah, definitely surprising. So let's see next episode. I mean, maybe we'll have a different style again, or more of this, I don't know. That was nice though. Episode 4. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. You drive. More traveling, huh? Yeah, this show in the end is totally part of the genre, right? Like you look at Mono. Sure, it's quite a bit about drinking and Yuri, but also quite a bit about traveling. I really like that genre personally. I really love this opening in concept, right? Like this POV. You know, it's the way things kind of shake a little bit. There's other anime opening with POV, but not quite like this. Yeah, this really looks stellar. It would have to be very high. I've never actually driven an automatic, so yeah. Ah, she wants to be cool. But if you haven't driven in a while, recently I drove for the first time in a year, and every time I think, you know, I'm gonna do bad because I've forgotten, but nah, it's. I drove so much when I first got my license that I guess it's really like ingrained in me. 明日のジョー Nice shrine though, some crazy big trees. Hajime Temita. That is a cool site though. Do it, do it, do it. But yeah, as far as like directing, obviously this episode has gone back to other normal, you know, or it's maybe a different style, but yeah. Wow. Wow. Yuri Ajimario. They are so good with things like this, seriously. You're really gonna ruin the sun to the floor with this? Like, seriously, girl. Come on. Wait, is it romance jealousy? I didn't realize. I thought it's more she just wanted to drink with her, but no. Maybe it's romance jealousy. She really is the kind of Nissan. I mean, she still has obviously like some awkwardness and some moeness, but wait, was it a PS1? That's a PS1. I'm surprised they actually got the shape down. Usually they like fake them. Huh? Even the books. Oh, Sega Saturn. Cool. That's a lot. Maybe not. It's crazy how rare it is to see an anime where a character Googles the question they have. What was that image? Kamiina Botan would be a great streamer. It's crazy you're making such a big deal out of something so simple, right? They're really good at making things lewd, without anything being visually lewd, I guess. It's an art. Cute. Sweaty. Fair enough. Oh, Little Edo, yeah. I've heard about it. Million Lights Summer Festival. Le flirtiness. Kawagoe. Okay. But she can't drink in front of people. Nice effect, the face size changing from the angle. Is she really into fit? She's gonna say something weird. Oh. Dabe, of course. I love how obvious she is, this is great. Right, you need your own color to share with her, so you two have the same. It's fine. Do you have one of those yourself? If only that some people acted when they were tipsy in real life, rather than all the other bad way people act. Man, this is good food. This is just good food. I mean, so far, it is still basically like, you know, your regular, I don't want to call it beauty bait, but your regular like shoujo that doesn't cross the line yet. But with how strong it's been so far in 4 episodes, you know, I am praying that it will. In its 12 episodes, I'm really praying that, you know, it's gonna go beyond all the bait moments that we've had so far, right? I shouldn't call it bait, you know, but you know what I mean, right? Nice song. I'm really hoping so. But yeah, this is good food. As a really fan, this is good food. Yeah. The only way though it's gonna be great food is that if again it really takes the next step where actual relationships start, you know, we stop only having the teasing moment, right? Yeah. Obviously, one relationship is already implied to be a thing, but you could always say not confirmed, right? So yeah, I'm waiting with bated breath. Okay, very nice. Very nice. I think we leave it at this one for today though. You know what? It's a very nice show and I kind of want to make it last. So yeah, I think I'll do it in like 3 streams. So 4 episodes today, 4 next time, and 4 the time after. I'd rather make it last than, you know, gulp it down in 5 seconds, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, absolutely loving it. I mean, I thought it would be good from how rated it is, but yeah, this is pretty damn great. Obviously, as a fan of Yuri, I just cannot help but enjoy something like this. So strong in what it's trying to do. It's just impossible not to smile watching this, right? Yeah, very nice, very nice. We might be getting a bit of a Yuri resurgence. I mean, again, from what I've heard, there's quite a few other shows recently that were good, though I've not watched them yet. Maybe like 4 or 5 other shows I've heard about. So yeah, things are looking nice. Definitely. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the reaction for today. Like, subscribe, comment. Tomorrow is my birthday, and I'm doing a normal stream. We're gonna react to more of the Shonen Jump videos, learning about the history of Shonen Jump, as well as like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time. What's Bankai? See you soon.